Final race of the day then at Sha Tin. We finish off with a Class 3 contest. It's over the 1400 metres, again with 14 heading to post, headed by AA Agility. Peter Ho and Dylan Moe having his second start, well beaten though on debut. Gift of Lifeline, a course and distance winner, drops in the 1600 metres where he ran third last time out. Smart Patch runner-up to Hello Daddy last time out. He also drops in trip. The Hulk went forward on the all-weather last time out, switches back to the turf. Circuit Hassler's won his last two. President's Choice runner-up to Big Fortune last time out. A strong run from him. He's a beauty, beaten favourite last time out. Beaten favourite last two starts in actual fact. Neil Callan takes over from Joe Moreira. Armour Star comes up in class after his last start win. Karis Teaton from Barrier 2. And Charizard behind Mr. Alden. The last time we saw him, that was back in July, again over the mile. Circuit Hassler, top scorer and Armour Star. They're the horses, Mark, that have been up at Chungfa.
We run the 1400 Andrew at good speed with Armour Star and taking aim forward. Top score who also heads up towards the lead. He's going to be third with the Hulk fourth the rail. President's Choice, good spot, touch better than midfield, one off. He's a beauty, three wide in front of Circuit Hassler and Romantic Combo. They won the race last time. He's a beauty in Circuit Hassler. Charizard back towards the tail and Smart Patch last.
We're looking at Gift of Lifeline. He's the one against the rail there. Or is racing at this meeting, but in a different race. You can see Gift of Lifeline doing it nicely here. He's just drawn a bit awkward in barrier number 10. That's the problem with him. President's Choice, he looks good. Nice piece from him. Stepping up to 1400 metres looks ideal for this horse as well. That's him with Zach Purton aboard, who will race him, ride him on race day as well. He's the one closest to number 38 there. And down the back straight, Romantic Combo. Thought it wasn't a bad piece from him as well. He goes nicely. That's him in front with Playa del Puente just chasing him down the back. So again, a nice piece from this horse.
Okay. All right, let's start off here with Gift of Lifeline. Last time out finishing third over the mile, so a drop in trip. And the Hulk, Mark, we're going back two starts for him because he was on the all-weather last time out.
He has. He's led up in both of his previous starts, Andrew. He's coming back in trip two from the 1650 and 1600 to 1400. In the end, he gets run over by Tianchi Monster and ends up running fifth. Look, the winner here, Paul, did the Hulk. Gift of Lifeline had every chance, but might be better back to the 1400.
Yeah, I think the Hulk will be as well, coming back to this 1400 metres. Tianchi Monster's obviously franked this form by going on and running a really good race second up as well. So, interesting run of the Hulk, because he did run better, I thought, on the all-weather.
All right, Circuit Hassler signed off with a win at the back end of last season. A return this time with a win as well, Paul, both over the 1400 metres, but he gets barrier 13 this time. Yeah,
two in a row for Circuit Hassler, but he's only won 3 in his career from his 51 starts, and he's got barrier 13 to deal with. So that put me off a bit. He's a beauty. He's, look, he's erratic. He does things wrong at the start, but there's plenty of ability there. He just needs to put it all right on race day, and he's going to find it a little bit tricky from 12 as well.
He's up £9, Circuit Hassler. He's a beauty, goes up 5, but he's a beauty was beaten on his merit by Circuit Hassler. He came out in a round to beat him.
Yeah, and he's a beauty, seemingly deserted by Joe Moreira as well. He'll ride the Hulk for Casper fans. What about President's Choice? Let's hear from jockey Zach Purton.
President's Choice, Zach, what did you think of him last time out?
I thought it was a good effort. He's a horse that just seems to tread water between the 600 and the 250. He just can't get his rhythm and get his momentum going. You know, the 1200 metres might just be that little bit sharp for him at that point of a race. So getting up to the 1400, hopefully he can come into it with a little bit more confidence, and you know, it's probably a good time to try him over a little bit further.
Better off for the draw this time as well too?
Yeah, that also helps, and you know, it just allows him to get there cheaply and give him his chance.
Work-wise, how's he been since his first up run?
He's good. He's always a good worker, and he's doing nothing different.
All right, so Zach Purton, Mark on President's Choice. His 2 wins have been over the 1200. He tries the 14 for the first time, but sounds like it's a positive move.
It doesn't look like it's going to worry him at all. He's a very smart animal. He just came to the end of it at the end of last season. Paul came back from the break, so he's going to be fitter for it, and don't think the extra 200 is going to be an issue at all.
No, I don't think it is. He's always looked like the 1400 metres would suit this horse. As Andrew did point out, the wins have been over 12, but I think 14 is not going to be a problem at all.
All right, okay, that's President's Choice. There's plenty of early money for him as well. Armour Star, Paul, now he comes up into this class for the first time on the back of this win, beating the old boy, Ultimate Glory, from the front. Yeah,
it was a nice win from him, but he did have all the favours in this. He won't in this particular contest, but he is up in class with a lightweight. Barrier number 2, so he will get on the pace there, but if he is taken on, then that's going to be a bit of a problem, and it'll be interesting to see what the Hulk does, because he's one of the other front runners.
He's only shot at this class with that last start win, but it's quite a strong field, so he's come up short to 8.1. Just want to see what he can do in this grade first time.
And that was Moreira in the saddle on that occasion as well. Sha Tin takes over. I said Joe had deserted He's a Beauty. It might have been a prior booking that sees him ride the Hulk, Paul, but it's President's Choice who's actually our favourite.
And I think he can win at the last as well, President's Choice. The 1400 metres looks good for me, and Zach Purton aboard, and he's had that run under his belt. So he's on top. I'll give the Hulk a chance being on the pace here. Joe Moreira aboard, and he should have a really nice run, as will Armour Star. So they're both right on the pace. And then He's a Beauty in there for fourth. Look, he could easily win this, He's a Beauty. He is erratic, but if he does everything right, I still think he can finish in the placings. 8, 5, 13 and 9.
Got a bit of time for President's Choice, so he goes on top too. I think the extra 200 metres is going to suit him perfectly. He's still got a lot to learn. He's only had the 8 starts. He's won 2 of them. He's run second 3 times. So he's on top to win the Hulk. As Paul said, he went better on the all-weather his second start this time in, so he should be even fitter here. And if he can get to the lead from barrier number 6, Joe's aboard again. Not sure if, as you said, it's a prior booking with He's a Beauty. He's in for third He's a Beauty because he's never too far from them. Look, the winner last time been beaten by Circuit Hasler. And I threw in the 4 Smart Patch. He's won first up. His first up win was off a rating of 60. Ran second behind Hello Daddy last time. Alex Lowe rides for Manfred Mann. So 8, 5, 9 and 2. 8, 5, 9 and 4 in the last.
I got the 8 on top as well, but I wouldn't really taken a too short a price about anything. It's a good race, the last, but President's Choice for me for Michael Chang and Zach Purton. Right, OK, into the stats then for this meeting, and we're looking at, Paul, the record of Tony Cruz.
Yeah, in October, he had a really hot October, did Tony Cruz. He had 32 runners there for 6 wins, a couple of seconds and 4 thirds, so a 19% win rate. So he started off the season with a bang, did Tony Cruz. And the horse we're going to look at here is More Than Enough. I think he can win as well, so he can add to that stat. He's had a couple of runs already this season, and his last run was pretty good, so More Than Enough, the one to watch. All
right, Neil Cannon will be in the saddle there. As far as the best bet on a brilliant program, what is it, Paul?
Well, I'm going to take on Winning Dreamer with Chicken Dance. He's got the better draw. He's had that run under his belt now. The blinkers go on him. I think he can beat Winning Dreamer, so Chicken Dance is the best. And on an each-way basis, I'm going to go with Super Kin in race number 6. Casper Found's another one who's had a really good start to the season, and Chad Schofield aboard, and he'll be third up as well. So back to the all-weather for Super Kin. The play of the day, Fortune, Happiness, Resolute and Super Kin there in race number 6.
Co-partner era. Race 2, number 14. Joe gets aboard. He'll be 1 pound over and carry the weight of 115. Draws barrier number 9. Now, he's only run 1 placing from 8 starts, but he's been very unlucky in his last 2. With clear traffic this week, he should be too nippy for them at the end. He will get 1400, that's for sure, and even further going forward. Ezra's out of a super strong race. There's been winners galore and place getters galore coming out of the race that Ezra had his first start in for the season. Went 4th behind Leap of Faith, beaten a length and a half. Draw 9 extra 200 metres. It should suit the big grey perfectly. Need a winner in the play of the day. QQP. You probably won't get rich, but you should get a win. 3 Winning Dreamer, 6 Chicken Dance and 10 Scores of Fun.
Could be the most popular bet of the day, that one. But Seaweed Fortune hopefully can win the 4th race up in trip here. Vincent Ho for Francis Loy. I think he's a nice horse in the making, this one. Seaweed Fortune. Each way for me. I'm looking on the all-weather here. Sunny Boy back on the dirt. Sit behind a really strong tempo. I think we can get some of the cash there at a decent price. Race 8, number 8. Let's hope it's lucky for us. And the QQP in race number 4, Ezra, Seaweed Fortune and Circuit number 1. I was actually favourite when we did the race a little bit earlier on. Those are the best for the weekend. It should be a great weekend as well, Mark.
It is. We've got those 2 feature Group 2 races, the sprint and also the mile race. Golden 60 v Beauty Generation at number 2, but the support program is exceptional. That race, Winning Dreamer, Paul. Winning Dreamer, Chicken Dance, Scores of Fun. 2 of them unbeaten, and Chicken Dance very much on the comeback path too. Yeah, really looking forward to that race. And don't forget, there's 2 really good jackpots as well to get your teeth into. So it should be a really good day's racing.
All right, should indeed. That's the show. Thanks for watching. On behalf of Paul, Mark and the rest of the team. Hope we see you on Sunday, and we will be racing to win.
Good night.